Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope we get to 15 subscribers soon. If you are joining the channel for the first time, and you're welcome. On this channel I talk about core price moves on US 100, US 500, US 30 and other pairs also. That's EURUSD, GBPUS and DXY. Okay, so those are the major pairs we call for this year. Okay, those are the major pairs so far that I've been calling. Okay, but I pay more attention to the US 100, that is the Nasdaq. Okay, so if you're joining us for the first time, you're welcome. I like the fact that we are growing for real. Like, it's kind of exciting though, for real. I appreciate you all. So please guys, endeavor to keep sharing these videos and liking them and subscribing them. Okay, so last time when I was making a video, I was talking about how we're likely going to see downside, that sell side liquidity. Okay, that was the initial target for last time, but we kept pressing higher though. So we went into deeper premium. So I promised you guys that I'll drop a video here on weekend, but I didn't because I wanted to for price to give me a clear direction, okay, or where it's going. So you guys won't be hanging. We kept hanging. So right now I think the market is kind of a little bit it's kind of in a reversal mode, so that's why I kind of decided to do this video right now. Okay, so with that being said, let's go into what we have today. So this was last week, right? So I was expecting price to run lower, but we had a more run into deep discount. So at deep premium, sorry. So you see premium array that we have this inefficiency, okay, right here. Whenever you have a volume imbalance inside an inefficiency, you include the volume balance into the fair value gap. So in this right now, fair value gap doesn't start here. It's not the high of this candle and the low of this candle, or rather it is the body of this candle, the open of this candle, okay, and this, the low of this candle, okay. Then you can specifically mark out the volume balance to help them relate into codons because we are dealing with the weekly time frame. Okay, you can use this in any other time frame also, but I told you something here right now. You're welcome. So now let's dive into what we have for you. So I'm looking for price to drop lower. So let me go to daily time frame. You can see how you are reacted here, leaving the higher portion of this fair value gap open, which is what I like. Okay, I don't want it to sit completely filled up. I want a portion of it to stay open. That shows me that we're bearish. Okay, those are signatures that I look out for whenever I analyze the charts. Okay, so now you can see how we respected the upper portion of this, the upper quadrant. See how price stopped immediately at it. That is pure order flow. Okay, so now and they will drop lower. So what you have right now, I'm expecting price to kind of continue dropping lower. Okay, for this week I'm looking at this level for the week. Okay, I don't really expect price to run too deep this week and take out this low, but those are the targets we have. Okay, I have this as a target also, but for the meantime, for the purpose of this video, I'm looking at this, okay, as a draw. That's I'm looking at 19,541. That's what I'm looking at on the Nasdaq. That's the US 100, okay, as a draw on liquidity. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. So for today, probably we could have a little retracement into premium, then we keep dropping. Okay, not premium in the sense of going all the way into this fair value gap though. I mean like kind of trading up a little bit above market price and then dropping lower. Or maybe you can just drop lower like this and then retrace into this inefficiency of the weekly time frame, which is the weekly volume balance right here. Then we could then continue dropping. But I'm looking at the consequent equation of this week on the daily time frame. That's the first target I'm looking at. Okay, that's the first target. I'm looking at the lower portion of this weekly new week opening gap, then consequent equivalent of this daily week. Okay, and then we have these equal lows here also. Let me mark out all the levels as price targets, and then we have the main low right here. We have relatively equal lows here. Okay, so first target 19,541. Second target, I would say, what's all this candle? Okay, let's say 19,378.1. Then if we extend so well, then we get into 19,106.1. So those are the targets we are looking for on the NASDAQ, that's the US 100. So you can see, let me just revisit last week a little bit. Last week we were looking at this inefficiency right here. Okay, we're looking at this inefficiency right here. We're expecting price to kind of use this and then drop lower. But you can see we kept pressing higher and higher until we went deeper into premium on the weekly time frame, which is good also because it shows that all this right here will turn to liquidity, including the engineering liquidity I talked about. So, like, okay, someone talked about said I should throw more light on engineering liquidity. Okay, so and the engineering liquidity is just kind of when price is moving to a particular direction, okay, and then instead of price taking the profit, instead of price hitting your profit, it goes all the way back and see a very deep retracement, only for people to think it will keep going high, only for it to just land lower and continue. That's why it's always very important that you pay attention to the higher time frame whenever you're trading. Okay, always pay attention to higher time frame order flow. That's very, very important key level because if the weekly time frame is pointing lower, daily time frame is pointing lower, no matter what you are seeing in the 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, it will bend its knee to that direction of the weekly time frame. The only thing is maybe probably is because it's Monday or Tuesday, the move haven't started yet. Okay, it's not yet time for it to turn around. But before the end of the week, if the drawn liquidity is lower, it will definitely turn and go to that direction. No matter the analysis, no matter the pattern you see for it to go higher, if any direction of the weekly order flow, that's where it's going to go. Okay, so that's it. So also I remember someone talked about someone said I should throw more light on the draw on liquidity. I believe draws on liquidity. So it's very simple. You have to understand one thing about the market. The market only goes for inefficiencies, that's volume balance, and liquidity. That's all. Okay, so it goes to balance and imbalance, or goes to take liquidity. That's all it does. Okay, any other thing, and if you add time to it, that's if you add time to it and seasonality, then you get a clearer view of it. Okay, so price runs to inefficiencies and liquidities. That's all. Okay, for you to know what liquidities are, okay, simplest is liquidities are, there are different types of it. This is kind of turning into a lecture. Okay, well, let me just hint on it so that could serve. So liquidity is just kind of, I'm just hinting on it. Maybe probably once in a while I will make a complete video and just post separately just on this or liquidity. Okay, probably that could throw more light on that. So, but liquidity is just reside on daily highs and lows, weekly highs and lows. Okay, any high or any low, those are where liquidities are. Okay, turning points of the market. Okay, that's where liquidities are. Okay, because that's where people have to be stopped out for liquidity to be taken, and we make money when we enter here to make profits here. So when price goes here and takes us out, that is liquidity taking. Okay, but used in the right sense of using it, when you're looking at also liquidities are seen on equal lows. Let me say someone bought here and price run higher. Okay, and someone bought here also, and person has been in profit when price was here. And if person haven't taken profit, if price reverses here and against person, that is liquidity taking. Okay, so since we've reached our premium objective and turned, we are kind of expecting price to start raiding sell side. So that is sell side liquidity. So liquidities are equal lows, equal highs, weekly lows, 15 minutes high, 15 minutes lows, depending on the time frame you're trading, monthly highs, monthly lows. Okay, and that's the simplest ones I can give you guys. Okay, for now I'll probably make a video on that. Okay, and that'll throw more lights on it. You get me? So with that being said, let me go to the next US 500. So we still have same thing, same scenario, expecting price to drop lower. Okay, I'm looking at this relatively equal lows here. I like it for the weekly target. Okay, so I'm expecting price to trade through this inefficiency right here. and then break lower and take us into this. Okay, this will make my bias on bearishness more. This will draw my focus more, expecting us to take in this low. Okay, so but I'm expecting speed. I'm not buying. I'm not bullish in this market. I'm expecting speed here. That's what I'm expecting. The market can actually turn out and just keep going high. It's very, very possible. Okay, we always admit to probabilities in the market, but we move with our edge. Okay, so I'm expecting price to run sell-side liquidity on these lows. That means trading into this new day opening gap and then lower. So I'm looking on the US 500. I'm looking at 5,593.6 as a drawn liquidity. Okay, and ultimately I'm looking at 5,002.5. So that's what I'm looking. 5,502.5. Okay, that's what I'm looking at on the US 500. Okay, so we still have the same analogy here. We still have the inefficiency on the weekly time frame. Okay, have the volume balance here. So price are trading into it, and you see how we respected the 50% of it. That's the consequent encroachment of it, and now we're rejecting lower. So expecting price to keep turning and then get us into these targets that we outlined. Okay, I'm looking at this also, but that's for long term. But for the week, I'm kind of looking at this previous weekly low here on the US 500. That is the mini S&P, sorry. Okay, so going down to next to the US 30, we have same analogy here. My chart's kind of dirty, but not that. That's the wrong one. Give me a second. How can I take this line off? Okay, I have to take it off. Give me a second. So, alright, it's off now. So now on the weekly time frame, see how we traded into. We have the same analogy here: volume balance. Okay, fair value gap also. Here we didn't trade into the 50%. We just wicked and then dropped lower. Okay, so I'm expecting lower prices on this also. On daily time frame, I'm looking at the consequent encroachment of this week here. Okay, and then this relatively poor lows here on the Dow. That I'm expecting. Let me measure this week right here. Okay, there you go. And this week 50% of it. Okay, as you all know, weeks are gaps. Okay, also when I see weeks, I use them as fair value gaps. Okay, so I'm looking at consequent increment of this as a drawn liquidity also. So I'm expecting price to trade into this new week opening gap and then drop lower to get this level here, right here. Okay, which is 41,682.5. Then lower is 41,397.3. That's the lower objective that I'm looking for on this US 30. Okay, so if you remember the last time I talked about let me check the DXY. Talked about DXY. I said I was expecting kind of a retracement into premium, So we see as we took out those SL liquidity with the SMC divergence I outlined on the SMC that I outlined on the EURUSD, GBPUS, and then with this also. So I was talking about kind of a retracement into 50%. I was looking at this level. You can check my last video. It's there. Okay, so we kind of expect. So I'm looking at I like this other block here. So kind of send us higher. So let me go to the EURUSD. That's EURUSD right here. Okay, I'm looking at dropping into discounts, and you can see we've been dropping since then. I made the video when price was somewhere around here. Okay, calling lower prices, and I'm expecting it to drop lower. Okay, into this. I called the level. This is my last video. You can go and look it up. Okay, that would also help you while trading. So GBPUSD. Okay, talked about going to this low. This one is not really moving too fast. The EURUSD is kind of lighter, like it has it wants to go lower, okay, more than this. So if I were trading this pair, I would stick to EURUSD, okay, because it's kind of it's moving more than this one right here. Okay, yeah. So I'm expecting it to drop lower into this inverse value gap right here, and also probably maybe you can get an instrument order flow entry here. Okay, and then we keep presume higher because I'm still bullish here. But for short term, I'm kind of expecting a drop into this inefficiency and below this low right here. So with that being said, I think I've actually covered everything right now. I've actually covered everything right now. And I'm so glad I was able to do that fast. Please guys, endeavor to like and share this video. Okay, I like the fact that this community is growing. I like the fact that you guys are sharing the videos. I like the fact that we started from 0 on this channel. Right now we have about 40 something subscribers, and that's amazing. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate your likes. I really appreciate your engagements. So guys, if you can share this also, there are people that might be needing this also, and them being able to get into this community that we're building, this wonderful community that we're building of traders, that will be very, very helpful, because what we're trying to do is to provide value to the forex industry, okay, and that's what we're doing right now. So since you've been able to tap into this wonderful channel, okay, I would say that it will also be helpful if you guys can also share it so others can actually be part of it. Okay, don't be stingy, guys. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and I wish you guys a good trading week. I wish you guys a profitable week also. Today is Thursday, so the week is almost over, but I wish you guys a profitable. I wish you guys profitability for the rest of the week. Have a nice day, guys. Bye. Peace.